auto capital. It's where the U.S. auto industry, the world auto industry really started. Governor Gretchen Whitmer is trying to keep it that way. But you suffered a big blow last year when Ford announced it was going to spend $11.5 billion in, of all places, Kentucky and Tennessee. What did that mean to the state of Michigan?
Well, listen, no state expects to have 100% of investment from any in particular company, especially the way that mobility's changed. But Ford has subsequently announced a $2 billion investment here. The incredible work that is being done at Michigan Central Station, downtown Detroit, with Google. The future of mobility is very much happening in the state of Michigan. But we can't take anything for granted, and that's why we hustle. We work harder than anybody, and we've got an incredible, unique story to tell.
And you also, though, put into place some pretty generous incentives. That was something that was necessary. Was it something where this state was behind the curve and had to catch up? Or, you know, tell me about that and why that's so important.
I think the historic knock on Michigan was that we didn't have the same tools other states had to compete. We, unfortunately, were viewed as moving too slow, and our political environment was viewed as dysfunctional. Now, despite everything we've been through, the legislature and I were able to get this incredible work done in economic development. We moved fast, we worked together, and we sharpened our tools. And now we are competing. So whether it is LG Energy Solution that is doing incredible work on the west side of the state, or General Motors' $7 billion investment, there's a lot of great stuff happening here in Michigan, and we are competing. What
did it take to get you and the legislature, who don't agree on a whole lot, to come together on that? Was it seeing these big plan announcements in other states? What was it?
I think that was a factor. Also, we know that as we were coming out of COVID, we cannot take automotive for granted. This has been an incredible strength of this state, but we cannot assume that that will always be the case. So we've got to compete. And so whether it is the higher education, which is bar none one of the best in the world, or it's community colleges or the trade skills, we've got talent here in Michigan that makes us different than anywhere else.
One of the big battles that you are fighting right now, one of the many, involves abortion rights. There's a law in the books. You're fighting to keep that off the books and to preserve legal abortion in the state. And you've made the economic case for that this is, it would be a deterrent to workers if abortion were illegal. And yet we're seeing companies go to places like Ohio, Georgia, where there are bans in the book. So is that real? Is there a real economic case to be made here? And what are you hearing?
Well, the whole world shifted in light of the Supreme Court decision. And as I think about the talent in my own household, my two daughters, they're 18 and 20. I want them to have the same rights that I've had my whole life. I want that for every woman in the state of Michigan. And that's why this is so important, because the biggest economic decision a woman will make in her lifetime is when and whether to have a child. Business knows they want women to come back into the workforce after the she-cession of the pandemic. To get women back in the workforce, you cannot start by taking away their fundamental rights to make their own health care decisions.
And yet companies are simply saying, well, we'll pay for you to go out of state. I mean, are you actually hearing from businesses that would leave Michigan if abortion were illegal?
I've not heard from businesses that are saying that right now abortion remains legal and safe because we have an injunction on that 1931 law, but it's precarious. And I would love to be able to pitch Michigan as a place where every person has full civil rights, full bodily autonomy, and the ability to make a good quality of life here in Michigan. It's a great part of our legacy, and it's got to be a part of our future.
Very good. Governor Gretchen Whitmer, we appreciate it. We know it's an interesting time, to say the least, to be a governor here in Michigan or any place in the country. Thanks for taking the time to be with us.
I'm glad you're here. There's a lot of good stuff happening in Michigan.
Very good. David, back to you.